Coming up on MovieBuff, prepare to go 10 rounds with Channing Tatum in fighting. Tom Hanks is on the hunt for angels and demons. And say bonjour to Eric Cantona in French film. 3 good reasons to go and see fighting. Maybe you're into combat sports. It's cheaper than a match on pay-per-view. Or if you're anything like me, perhaps you're just like this man, Channing Tatum. Best known for his fancy footwork in Step Up, it's his fists doing the talking this time as small-town boy Sean MacArthur tries to survive in the big city. A story not too far away from his own. Well, kind of.
Books, DVDs, $20.
What do you think you're doing?
I was never selling stuff off a blanket. No. But yeah, I mean, I've pretty much done every job under the sun. Like I've framed houses, not in New York, but in Florida. Framed houses. I've worked in a pet store. I've done a lot of things.
Sean's eventually taken in by hustler Harvey Borden, played by Terrence Howard, and introduced to the underground bare-knuckle circuit.
Go make some money.
Of course, you don't just become a lean, mean fighting machine overnight. There's lots of work involved.
I couldn't help noticing there was some extra muscles from the last time we saw you. I feel like I'm the voice of people at home. They're going to need some more details. Would it be wrong if I had a little squeeze?
You can have whatever you want, yeah, man.
I can confirm they're real muscles, they're not CGI'd. Was there lots of training involved to get to that point?
Yeah.
Lots of protein shakes?
No protein shakes, but strict diet, yes. Billion Dollar Bodies, which is an organization in New York. They really took care of me. I lost about 35 pounds for the movie. And it was tough, man. I'm not a worker outer when I'm not working. I walk around at like 200 pounds. I eat cheeseburgers and beer all day. And
I can't see that on you.
And when it comes time to work, though, it's time to work.
It's The Fast and the Furious meets Fight Club, and the similarities to Vin Diesel's souped-up car franchise aren't by chance. It's made by the same producers. The bad news is, it's nothing we haven't seen before. While it's sexy, the punch-ups are realistic, and it's all well shot by director Dito Montiel. Heck, the title pretty much gives the game away.
There's no rounds. There's no rules. If you lose, you get nothing.
Then again, it is just over 100 minutes of watching Mr. Tatum, and when it comes to that, who needs an excuse?
Gathered in St. Peter's Square, the new pope is yet to be selected.
According to the critics and those involved in making the film, if you liked The Da Vinci Code, you're going to love Angels and Demons. And author Dan Brown agrees the novel the movie is based on is much more suited to the cinema, even if the story was tampered with slightly.
It's my understanding and my belief that the changes made between the novel and the movie were, first of all, they were superb, and they made for a very fast-paced, fun movie. And they were plot-driven changes.
That's Illuminati.
The Illuminati were a secret society dedicated...
Hollywood superstar Tom Hanks reprises his role as Professor Robert Langdon, Professor of Symbology, who's on a quest to uncover the mysteries of secret order, the Illuminati, and its plot to annihilate its most despised enemy, the Catholic Church, a role Tom found easy to get back into.
You believe in mystery? How I got here being one of them? Is there mystery in my look? Every day I wake up, I try to figure out what the heck is going on and how do I make it through to the end of the day. I worship it. I embrace it. I can't wait for mystery to horsesweep me.
This is the first time.
While The Da Vinci Code was shot in France and the UK, for Angels and Demons, the crew moved to Italy after the controversy of the first film and the reaction of the church, who found the suggestion Jesus fathered a child offensive. Shooting the film in Rome wasn't always that easy, as director Ron Howard explains.
When you come to film in Rome, the official statement to you is that the Vatican has no influence over Rome. The permits that you receive from the city are between you and the city of Rome, and everything progressed very smoothly. But unofficially, a couple of days before we were supposed to start filming in several of our locations, it was explained to us that sort of through back channels and so forth that the Vatican had exerted some influence.
Visually, Angels and Demons is stunning to watch. Howard's captured Rome like never before, and even the parts of Vatican City he recreated don't appear out of place. The entire cast put in sturdy performances, with some better than others, but Tom Hanks holds the film together. Just like the Da Vinci Code, there are plenty of twists and turns to keep you on your toes with its non-stop action. The film takes on the debate of science versus religion and is in parts a little complicated, but if you can get your head round that, you're in for a full-on cinematic treat.
This is it.
Zut alors? What is this? Eric Cantona in a movie role? Whatever next? Welcome to French Film. Yes, that is the title, where the former Manchester United player makes an extended cameo. Now, it's all about showing the Anglo-French attitude to love, and we all know what the Brits are like in comparison to our counterparts across the channel.
If my films teach you anything, it is that we must find love.
Love you, Thierry!
How do you know this thing is love?
Daddy, you all right?
I proposed to Cheryl.
That's fantastic.
She said no.
In the movie, he plays Thierry Grimaudy, a pretentious French auteur given to pontificating about the mysteries of love.
2 weeks ago, yeah. After 10 years of going out with each other, I took her to our favourite place, our favourite view.
Your favourite view?
Waterloo Bridge facing east. You know, St Paul's, the Gherkin. It's the view people write about. Waterloo Sunset by the Kings. Waterloo by ABBA. The most thought-provoking skyline in London. It's our favourite, sorry, my favourite. And I went down on one knee and I popped the question.
And I said no.
Here's star Hugh Bonneville and what the film's about.
This is a story of love ending and love beginning, really, I think. And the differences between getting along in relationships and actually finding something that inspires you.
Now, as excited as it looks on paper, the writing is unfunny, repetitive, and the acting really doesn't come across as well as it should have done. If you're a footy fan and you've tuned in to check out Mr. Cantona, you'll be happy to know he tears the defence to bits in Looking for Eric, directed by Ken Loach, which is premiering at this year's Cannes Film Festival.
Grimaudy talks about it. Do you feel sick if you can't be with him?
Who knows?
He gets inside your head. He's like Europop.
So, Jed, you will know love when you feel.